Yo, what it is, everybody? Thanks for tuning back into another episode here on the Speedbug channel. We got a good one for you today. We got the ZL1 here versus the Ducati 959, my old bike. Now, I got a unknown rider obviously piloting both of these vehicles, and we're going to go ahead and go out onto Mexico to see about maybe that 200 mile per hour ZL1. And my car is bone stock, at least for now, for now, because we all know it ain't gonna stay bone stock here for too long, but it's definitely bone stock for now, not a big deal. And we're gonna see how this thing is gonna do against a pretty high powered crotch rockets. Now, obviously not the most powerful, but hell, this ain't the most powerful car either. So I will tell you this. It was awesome, and it was really cool to fun and see and witness and everything like that. And the car and the motorcycle did exactly how I predicted the race to actually be, because the race is actually longer than a quarter mile. So when the race, by being longer than a quarter mile, it's going to obviously play different characteristics between both of the vehicles, where the transmission, the gearing, the power to weight, and all that other such. Now, we automatically know that on the street, now I'm going to give you the street scenarios and stuff like that from a dig. I'd probably say hands down 100% the car will always be pretty much tied with the bike. Now, from a roll, a roll from pretty much anything, 30 on or anything like that, the bike and its mid-range power to weight is just going to out-accelerate the car no matter what, even with my car with the 10 speed. But up top, I will tell you this, that the car, no matter what, will always win. Now, on the racetrack, from a dig, you have, whether these tires on or some street tires, the car will out accelerate, 1, 2, 3 gears way before the bike will ever be able to out accelerate the car. And then obviously, depending on the quarter mile track, well, they're pretty much going to be roughly around the same. The bike may trap a little bit higher speed or get down there, but again, that's going to be the mid-range. But up top, a motorcycle is going to fall off. It's going to be able to get to 180 miles an hour a lot faster than a car is, but once it gets to like that crest of like 150, 160, it doesn't matter if you're on the Ducati or a Suzuki or a BMW, they fall off pretty quick. And they don't pick up speed like how they did previously going, up to that 180 miles an hour, where the car is still going to really make power and still going to keep on trugging along. So I will tell you this, definitely the outcomes you could see, and I will tell you this, it did exactly that. As you take off, the car jumps out ahead, and then the bike, it really out-accelerates the car in the mid-range, and then the car really runs the bike down. The motorcycle's top speed, I can tell you this right now, is 186 miles per hour. It will not go any faster. I know this from personal experience, and the car itself, the fastest I was able to get this car or see this car get up to was roughly about 195 miles an hour. So right at 200 for the car being bone stock. That is fantastic. That is great, and you'll really see where it goes and outshines in certain areas and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. So the bike, roughly, I only had one GoPro camera actually set up for this video, but the bike would put about 4 cars or so, in far as length when it would jump ahead, and then obviously the Camaro would do the same thing back to the bike when it would jump ahead. So I hope you enjoyed this footage, and let's see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this footage. We are back here in the garage. We got the car all cleaned up, and exactly like I said, the ZL1 is no slouch, and it really also shines in the turns. So for the ones that really think that your Camaro is going to be faster than the bike, well, it is faster, but it also isn't faster. It really just depends on where and how you're racing too. But again, if you want to do some high speed runs and stuff like that, you know, a Z06 or a Porsche or something like that, it's probably going to end up taking a crotch rocket or something definitely up top. But power to weight of a motorcycle to out accelerate it down low is going to be really hard or unmatched to beat. You're going to need something like the Corvette there, where it's going to make well over that 1,000 wheel horsepower. But then again, that's really not so much a street car anymore. This car is a straight up street car and a pleasure to drive. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, some more racing footage, and you finally get to get the ZL1 in action. This is what she does before I actually get my hands and tastefully mod this joker, because you know I can't leave nothing alone. And that's going to wrap it up here for today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Facebook, Instagram, @the Speedbug. Same name here as YouTube. Peace.